All right. Hi guys. Figure that I open this channel and anyone that just jumped in here, maybe coming from my social media pages, um, with my side hustle brand, and you're probably wondering how did I get into autism accuracy? And also Sky might appear. Sky is here. I'm here visiting him again, so he's a happy boy, happy German Shepherd. So he might jump in. Hopefully he does. He's a good boy. But how did I get into autism accuracy? Because I was much more reserved growing up. Like I moved to several different towns, and I was the type of person that I just wanted to be kind of left on my own. Like I still did everything. I was always a people pleaser, kind of did everything I needed to do for school, and I just kept to myself. Didn't have that many friends, and I just wanted to play Pokemon. I grew up in the late '90s during the Pokemon craze, so I saw it all: the movies, the cards, the TV show, anime. I saw it all. And I also grew up with all the Nintendo games. I grew up during the Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, DS, Game Boy Advance. I grew up with a lot of the good stuff. So it's like I just wanted to, like I would put in like hundreds of hours in my Pokemon games. Like on the Pokemon Diamond, I had like over 900 hours in that one. Not even kidding. It was that fun. I just kept to myself, and it wasn't becoming major when I became a lot more self-aware as I kind of got older, and I aged out of my transition program like a decade ago. Still crazy to say that. And during that time, I was like doing really well, like volunteering at a hospital too. I was becoming more aware of the media that I really like starting to play niche games. At the time, I played stuff like Xenoblade Chronicles, and I watched a lot more movies. Like I was just more self aware of what I kind of want in my life. But I wasn't really at that point. Believe it or not, I wanted to do video games even if I have no tech experience. So, and actually wanted to be into cooking. And maybe nowadays, because of all the cooking I've been doing at my condo, I might have passed as a cook, but it probably wouldn't really work nowadays. It just, the kitchen was just too much stressful for me. It was just a lot of moving pieces. Like, I was that did not work well. So when I aged out my program, I had no idea what I wanted to do. It also didn't help that some of the testing I got, because I was through the state of Connecticut's BLS. It's called BLS, but it's called vocational rehab. And in one of the assessments with my work placement, it's just the words that was just a huge point. Is just this work should be unskilled, and I look at that nowadays. I think it's just at the time, but in my mind during when I was like 21, I thought it was like forever, and I didn't really buy it once. I knew I had some sort of potential in me that I just had to take out from my body and find a way to tap into that. So it was kind of a limbo for a while. Like I got a job, it was like an office assisting job at the time, and I started to read up way more on autism. Like I started to read like Temple Grandin's books, looked up anything that I could possibly find. When I aged out of my school a decade ago, I didn't get like a roadmap, or I didn't really know what nonprofits were out here. Which, yeah, which was kind of telling. That was kind of telling how resource starved people were. And again, not I don't want to speak for everyone, but it wasn't a while until I realized that there were nonprofits out there for young adults in general, just hidden. And these would be hidden. And I was working a while, and I worked in at community college. I went to a community college for a little bit, and then I realized they had a disability specialist program, and I was like thinking, maybe, just maybe that I can make a difference. Like even through I have no idea what I'll do with the socialization aspect. Maybe I can find something that I can do within that degree, and I decided to pursue that a human services degree, despite all the notions and me being more shy about it. And then it turned out it worked out really well. Like I networked now. Like I did a lot of networking, went to a lot of different workshops and conferences. conferences, like went to like the Autism Council in Hartford, Connecticut, the advisory board, and yeah, I got more connected, and I was able to get a couple of volunteer roles for a Lego program at the time. And then I graduated with my associate's degree back in 2018 with that, and I was working at a school. It was a good. It was good. Good timing. I was looking for an internship, and I was able to get myself a position as a paraprofessional job coach. So that provided me with very direct experience working with people. And yeah, and just was I started to gain a lot more work over the last couple of years. Like I eventually moved on from my school job, Penn here, and I worked several ones. I worked at an autistic owned financial firm, which was a thing, and it's done no longer exist. But it was also it kind of gave birth to my public speaking. I did a lot of talks on autism and driving, ready to drive. Like I was a key person that was going over that topic. And like I'd be the type where I would present all around Connecticut on that. It was a good time. And then pandemic happened, and I had a lot of job changes where I worked full time with the firm and a driving school the next street full time. That fell apart, and I went back to special education, and I'm working now as a teacher assistant for 2 years through Focus Center for Autism. God bless them. I also do direct care for DCF group home, so a lot of cool experiences. And as you know, I've also developed this side hustle, which came from all the years of experience I've done over time. And the big driving force is just, you know what? I don't buy this. I don't buy this outcome. Like, do I have to follow this? And I will admit, a lot of video games influence my philosophy. Like all the Japanese role playing games, like Final Fantasy, Xenoblade Chronicles, the Nier series. Like my hoodie is one of the logos in Neo Automata, Yoha. Like a lot of me just playing all these games would reinforce themes of resilience and just seeing things through the end. And I had all that thinking in my mind. I was like, you know what? I don't have to do this. Like, let's see if I can find a way to do this. And I did, and now I feel like I gained a lot of perspectives. Like I've now gotten ideas of what people can need, why people may have issues, why organizations act as they do. It's like a 10-year journey I went through, and now I'm just waiting for my next steps. Now that I got my bachelor's last December on psychology, so that's kind of my start. Just kind of bettering outcomes. And it helped me, gives me like I have an unconventional background, and then and kind of diverse work background, different nonprofit school experience. I also have my side hustle, public speaking, contracting role. So I just want to improve outcomes for people, like leave it up to individuals and families themselves to kind of make their choices. Like, let's say this was a speaking topic, like I go through my materials and I leave it up to them to on the lessons that they take from it. But I just want to I just want to increase collaborations, like just the needed collaboration being key. There's a lot of factors and nuances that come into the community, but I really do think a lot of people can coexist as much as possible. So it's like that. So kind of my next steps is just kind of continue collaborating to, I don't say reduce stale, but I've recently done burnout, so I'm trying to give myself time to relax a bit more and realize that I'm a human being. So here, and also that's why I'm here at my dad's and see Sky the puppy. Sky, you want to come over and see me? You want to have the viewers go see you, you beautiful shepherd? Come over, Sky. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be camera shy. Come up, boy. Come on. Or at least this is good enough. I want to at least everyone see your voice. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, that. Come on. Come on. Look at Sirius and come up here. I taught you better in this. There you go. There you go. Alright. Here he is. I gotta get Sky cam roll for my videos. But yeah, so I'm excited for things, and I'm also going to the ICANN Autism Conference with a lot of different self advocates, researchers, parents, and Temple Grin is present. So I'm very looking forward for the next couple of days. I'll be flying on Wednesday, and flying back Saturday. So I'm going to be in for a wonderful time. I will be taking a lot of pictures, and then I'll be presenting on my wish for employment programs because I just fit because I have both lived experiences and professional experiences, and I want to use that in a meaningful way in my community, even if I don't solve all the problems. Like if I'm still able to directly impact people, or at least kind of get them to think about how they could take charge for themselves, that's that's a lot. That's a heck of a lot better for me. It makes me sweep. So that's kind of my wishes, right, Sky? Right, boy? Yeah. Ah, darn it, Sky. Do I really have to go? All right. But yep, so that's kind of how I got into autism accuracy as an autistic self advocate. So I want to do more videos for my YouTube channel other than posting Sky videos as adorable he is. Right, Sky, you're adorable. I can tell he wants to go outside, so I will close this out, and I'll be seeing you a bit later. Sky, you want to say bye, or you just want to give me kisses and also block the screen? All right, all right. All of you have a good one. Engage in self care. Be safe and have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.